Hello and welcome back. Glad you've tuned in, and I'm here with more Invictus Games updates. So, first of all, allow me to say thank you to all the new subscribers and to all of you who've been commenting. It's been such a joy to share all of this with you. So we have an update from Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, who has landed back in the US and is with her little ones. So she posted on her social media on stories saying, quote, "A taste of Canada and the Invictus Games for our little ones, cheering you on from home," end quote. So you can see it, how she's laid out everything on that board. It looks so rustic and cozy. Starting off with Archie and Lili Bet's Nigerian jerseys that they were given, and a couple of snacks. Notably, a Timbits box stands out there that is mini donuts that come in a variety of flavors. And just taking a guess at what the rest may be, it appears that firstly to your left, there are some coconut balls that would be made of desiccated coconut, condensed milk, and a couple of other flavors. And next, it seems to be chocolate bark. That seems to have been packaged up, tied with a red string. It seems to have almonds and perhaps maybe peanuts. So we can see two flavors that are apparent right there. I do see dark chocolate and milk chocolate. And what's next? You guys let me know. But some of them do seem to be homemade. That one especially written with the Invictus symbol. So I'm sure the kids will enjoy their treats. There does seem to be something else off on the side that the picture just seems to have cut off, and some orange fruit in the background. I think that may have been from her garden. There does appear to be a toy that they were given with some letters written on it. One would really need to zoom in to see what was written, but I'm sure the kids will be enjoying the sweet treats, Meghan herself as well. So we're happy that she's landed safely, and as she said, they will be cheering everyone on from home. So we're going to talk about the Invictus Games, where the Duke and Duchess of Sussex took Whistler by storm with an action-packed day full of winter sports. Kicking things off, the Sussexes joined in the fun at the Bublé Tube Park in the heart of Whistler's Blackcomb. Zooming down the 1,000-foot track alongside competitors, families, and friends. So we have it here. Take a look.
Get your two handles there.
No.
Okay, let me know when we're clear on 4.
And you just keep your body weight back?
Yeah, body weight back, put them up, and go. Are you ready? 3, 2.
No, I really don't want to do it.
Yeah,
No, come on, you'll be absolutely fine.
It's okay.
You'll be fine.
Oh my
You'll be
God.
fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go.
Keep your feet up.
Feet up, feet up, feet up.
I mean, you guys. Meanwhile, he's racing on the thrillway with a 10-year-old. Well, we did it. Great job. Great job. I mean, you guys.
Fun to see the Duchess of Sussex trying her hand at tubing. It looks like she had such a thrill, and looking at her in the couple of second videos where she does get down the slope, you can see that she has had such an adrenaline rush. And I'm loving the fact that Harry, who is usually more athletic, is pushing Meghan to more of these extreme types of sports. So that was fun to see. Prince Harry as well took part in tubing, as you can see him there going down the slope, right at home having fun. And during his run, he was up against 10-year-old Harnish Greenstreet, who was from Team Australia, one of the families. And people were there also to capture the moment when Prince Harry and Hamish went down the slopes in a tubing contest. Yeah, they threw down the gauntlet and challenged each other before celebrating with a triumphant yes at the finish line.
Oh no!
Hamish, whose dad is competing in the games for Team Australia, met Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan alongside his mom, Angela, and brother Taj at a friends and family event in Whistler on Tuesday morning. He admitted that he had been a bit nervous in quotes to race Harry, but described the experience as really fun and exciting in quotes. When asked if he'd ever met a prince before, he exclaimed, "Well, no." So it does give some context to what Meghan said when she got down the slope, when she said, quote, "Meanwhile, he's racing on the thrill lane with a 10-year-old," end quote. So that was Meghan talking about Harry racing Hamish. And speaking to Hamish's brother Taj, the Duchess asked, quote, "Did you go down the thrill lane?" end quote. And he replied, "No, I went down the chill one," end quote. So there was a very sweet story as well from Angela Greenstreet, who became tearful when asked what Invictus meant to their families. And she said this, quote, "It's been a lot of therapy for my husband, just getting into sport and doing things and realizing it's okay not to be okay. I'm very grateful to Prince Harry for speaking out about mental health. He's not a normal guy." She also went on to say that though Prince Harry is a prince, in her words, quote, "Prince Harry's the prince," end quote. But she did go on to say it is amazing that he himself has spoken out and made Invictus what it is, end quote. So you can see what Invictus has meant to everyone who takes part, not only those who have actually participated in the competition, but their friends and family, and even those who just came out to cheer them on. Even as Harry said in his speech the day before, Whistler is also a vacation spot. So there were some people who were out there who perhaps did not even know that they would get swept up in the Invictus Games and have found such sense of community there. And so many stories are coming out, and keep it here, I will give more updates. So we also had Michael Bublé, who's been with Prince Harry and Meghan, sharing his experience at Invictus. Take a watch.
Come with me and my beautiful wife Luisana Lopilato as we go and celebrate the Invictus game. I'm so proud of my country, so proud of my city, so proud of my province. Let's go. We're going to West, look, the pesky resort ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Bublé.
You know, I wasn't brought here to sing. Birds flying high. And I can't tell you how proud I am by how you represent us. We're surrounded by athletes who are real superheroes. Real superheroes. Please welcome the Duke of Sussex and the founder of the Invictus Games Foundation, my friend, Prince Harry.
Well, thank God Michael Bublé sang. Can you imagine bringing Michael Bublé out and saying, "You know what, I didn't come to sing." And we're like, "Well, why are you here?"
How she's gonna sing.
A lot of love between him and his wife. You can see them there holding hands, and the hugs between he and Meghan. They also did go out a couple of nights ago for a dinner date. So it's cool to see them having some downtime as well, and also enjoying the town. And above all, just being there to support those who are actually taking part in the event. And remember that this Invictus Games 2025 is truly historic for so many reasons. We have a lot of firsts, and for many, this is perhaps their first opportunity to set foot on snow, while also having to challenge themselves to master these new sports. Alpine skiing and snowboarding and on and on. So the enthusiasm from the participants has also been so palpable. And knowing that many of these connections that have been made will continue on long after the games have ended. So the participating nations who have been trying out the exciting winter sports, we are rooting for them. And in my books, as I've said before, I think they're all winners because they are challenging themselves in a whole new way and also having loads of fun. So there have been many highlights and I'm just so happy to share them with you all. And I've got to say here, thinking about when Meghan was about to go down the slopes tubing and her having that moment where she hesitates, she truly had this moment right here in her own cute way. So share your standouts in the comment section below. So Prince Harry as well in an article opened up about family Invictus games and having Meghan by his side. In an exclusive, the Duke of Sussex said, quote, "It's incredible to be back in Canada. Canada couldn't be more appropriate to host the first Winter Games. Everyone is so excited," end quote. The Duke of Sussex has a reason to feel at home. Canada is the first country to host the Invictus Games twice, following Toronto in 2017, where he and his wife Meghan made their first public appearance as a couple. It's also where they briefly lived after stepping back from their royal roles in 2020. Now, 7 years later, Meghan once again beside him, offering unwavering support for the cause that means so much to him. And he said, quote, "To have my wife here supporting me is amazing. I love that she is by my side," end quote. And went on to say, quote, "It's such an important piece to this whole adventure," end quote. So we've seen their connection throughout, even as Meghan has been there, the stolen kisses, the hand holding, the love, the hugs. We've seen the affection. And a friend spoke also saying, quote, "It's full of positivity. Harry is walking around with a big smile on his face and he can't go very far without being stopped every few seconds. But that's what it's all about," end quote. They spoke about the hugs, the cheeky selfies that they've had with Prince Harry and Meghan, and someone else who was a competitor told people, quote, "It's like you met someone down at the pub. He's a really cool guy," end quote. And Gianna Provius of Team Canada described the Duke of Sussex as, quote, "very intense and purposeful," saying, quote, "When he shakes your hand, he looks into your face like he wants to imprint your face in his mind. You can feel he's an outstanding leader. I feel like he is our hero," end quote. So yes, Harry is at home. This is where he is just thriving amongst the military community. He himself being a former captain in the British Army and founding the game, is looking ahead to the next tournament in England and beyond. So we have breaking news. And this is also been reported on X from News Korea, which had posted saying, quote, "South Korea officially submitted a bid to host the 2029 Invictus Games in the city of Daejeon," the Minister of Veterans Affairs announced. Vice Veterans Affairs Minister Lee Hee-won led a delegation to the Invictus Games 2025 in Vancouver, formally submitting South Korea's bid, end quote. So we have a bit more of information here. That says, founded by Britain's Prince Harry in 2014, the Invictus Games, a multinational sport competition for wounded, injured, and sick service members, and go on to say that the Invictus Games has taken place as a biennial event. So Lee said, quote, "If the games are held in South Korea in 2029, it would mark the first such case in Asia," end quote. He said this hoping that the games will contribute to raising awareness and support for injured service members not only in North America and Europe, but in Asia as well. In a meeting with Lee, who himself is an injured Navy veteran, Prince Harry was quoted as welcoming South Korea's bid to host the sports event, saying he looks forward to a good competition. The ministry anticipated that hosting the games in Daejeon, 137 kilometers south of Seoul, will contribute to bolstering the regional economy as well as strengthen medical rehabilitation and support systems for injured veterans. More than 550 athletes from 23 countries, including 11 South Korean nationals, participated in the Games in Canada this year. So congratulations to South Korea, and we wish them well in their bid. I personally would want it to go to South Korea. Let me know who you're rooting for in the year 2029 to host the Invictus Games. So the article here goes on to say that the adrenaline was flowing at the novice alpine skiing and snowboarding finals over on Whistler Mountain. Competitors showed off their resilience and determination, carving their way through the course with the help of adaptive equipment like sit skis and outriggers. Friends, family, and a huge crowd cheered them on, creating an unforgettable atmosphere. In the afternoon, the action shifted to Whistler's Olympic Park for the biathlon, where athletes raced through the snow, seamlessly blending speed and precision as they transitioned from skiing to shooting, with so many emotional moments as they crossed the finish line after giving it their all. And I watched it. It was such an intense moment watching them all having to go from skiing and then having to settle into trying to hit their targets. And you could see them breathing so heavily after all of the amount of effort they had to exert to get down the slopes, and then having to calm down, focus, and hit all their targets. Hats off to everyone who competed. They truly are winners.
Can you watch for that? You want to grab a couple of this
In all of the sports, we saw them embody the spirit of grit, resilience, and a deep sense of camaraderie. Whistler's breathtaking setting provided the perfect backdrop for competitors to push their limits with the help of cutting-edge adaptive equipment and the support of everyone around them. The energy, passion, and excitement were felt by all, leaving us counting down the hours until the next round of action. And it has been so good to see all of the sweet stories that have been emerging from this event. And there is one I want to share with you right here. One of the Invictus athletes took to his social media on X and posted this. His name is Christopher Bride, and he said, quote, "I won the Invictus Games silver medal today for biathlon men's sit ski. After I was given the medal, Prince Harry found me on the side, congratulated me, and spent time checking on how I was doing personally." And then he goes on to hashtag the Invictus Games and Prince Harry, end quote. So look at him right there. Just the stories of the love, the compassion, the care, and the one-on-one moments. And congratulations to Christopher Bride on winning his medal. So these are some of my highlights and standouts. I'd like to know yours in the comment section below. As always, before we log off, allow me here to thank those of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Rochelle Cherry. I appreciate you for being a part of this channel and for going above and beyond and always being a blessing. My heartfelt thanks for your love and care. May God bless you and yours. A very special thank you now to those of you who gave through Super Chat. Thank you to you, Leola Brown, who as well has been such a long time supporter of this channel. God bless you and yours exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask or think. Thank you for being such a blessing time and time again. And allow me here to take 1 minute to congratulate you and your family on the newest edition and on you being a grandmother. Knowing how sweet you are, all I want to say is that I wish you countless cuddles and giggles and a lifetime of beautiful memories and sweet bonding. You are dear to all of us here. I love you. We love you. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all who like, comment, and share. To those of you who've subscribed, thank you. Give this video a like and subscribe if you liked it. It truly does help out the channel. And follow on social media. Links will be in the pinned comment and in the description. I love you all. Have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.